My beautiful dolls, welcome back to my channel. We're talking about secrets of glowing up. A lot of people associate glowing up with physical attributes and things that people don't know about glowing up is it mainly starts with the inner you, who you want to become. It's more so about making sure that you're nourishing the inner work in you so that it can flourish outwardly. I truly believe that when people do the inner work, you can physically see it on them, just the same way that you can physically see if somebody is mean, you can physically see if somebody is disturbed, you can physically see a lot of other negative things. You can definitely see that are positive, right? So one thing that I want to challenge you to do during your glow up journey is not just to glowing up is all about making sure that you have your ducks in a row and you have everything in order, right? I want to challenge you today to do a lot of shadow work. I want you to really understand and feel certain emotions that may make you feel embarrassed, make you feel ashamed. Think about some of the things that you kind of regret doing, or some things that make you feel embarrassed. Those are things that make you transform. When you tap into those things instead of to block them, and you actually understand why it's happening to you, it's easier for you to pick out some of those lessons. I think it's important to also understand your temperaments and what makes you angry. What are things that feel like you can improve? Like for me personally, I feel like I need to improve on communication and nurturing certain relationships. I feel like I don't always nurture certain relationships and friendships the best. Just doing the inner work and the shadow work, like not sitting in your hurt, not sitting in your pain, because that eventually turns into bitterness, and bitterness is not a cute look. People tend to forget that glowing up is not just about physical features. Glowing up is about doing the work mentally and spiritually so that you're able to confidently walk in who you're becoming. I think another way to glow up mentally and spiritually also is living in your truth. There's not one thing on this green earth that anybody could throw in my face that I've done and make me feel embarrassed for or make me feel shameful for, because at the end of the day, I'm a human, right? We all have this one human experience and I'm not perfect. So don't sit here and think that just because you did something, somebody can just throw it in your face and you should be embarrassed of it. No, this is your first time living, just like this is my first time living, right? I think the most important thing is for you to take accountability for your actions, or just learn from your actions. But living in your truth is so much deeper than feeling shamed or feeling embarrassed for a certain situation, right? Living in your truth is literally standing firm on who you are. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't dress a certain way, can't listen to certain music. Like, those are just superficial things and surface level things, but you understand what I'm saying. Don't let anybody tell you who you are, because if you allow people to tell you who you are, you're gonna morph into that, and you don't want to be a loser. A lot of people that try to tell you who you are losers. Like, let's just be for real. Nobody can sit here and make me feel ashamed for anything that I've done, because you're not going to tell me who I am. I know who I am at the end of the day. Glowing up is knowing exactly who you are and exactly what you want in this world. When you set your mind to something and when you think you have a certain desire for something, there's nothing on this green earth that can stop you unless it's not in God's will. I think the main idea here is doing the inner work, and glowing up is not just about changing your hair. I think I did this video first because I want people to really understand that glow has a lot to do with your physical attributes, but if you don't have the inner work together, the physical attributes go out the window. Like, it doesn't really matter. That's why you see a lot of women, or just men in general, they look handsome, they look beautiful, but inside they're not the best person, they're not a genuine person. Everything that glitters is not gold. Like, you don't want to be that person where you're glittery but you're not gold. You know what I mean? I feel like you're gold and you're an asset and you're a diamond if spiritually you're aligned, you're mentally aligned, you're spiritually aligned, and physically everything will come together. I'm a very, very big believer on who you are outwardly, physically shows how much you've healed and how much you have worked on yourself inwardly, right? Healing is an ongoing process. Healing is a process that I feel like as a human you will never fully heal as a human, but I do feel like you will find better tactics and better ways to make you feel better. You know what I mean? Like, you don't ever want to sit there and have a heartbreak and just be bitter about what happened and carry certain negative traits that you may have had for one person to the next person. You want to make sure that you're healing those type of things, and that could be friendship, that could be relationships with your mom, relationships with your dad, relationships just with in general. You want to make sure that you're always doing the inner work. You're cleaning your house, not just cleaning your house physically, but you're cleaning your house. Your body is the temple. Your body's a house, essentially. So you want to make sure that you're taking inventory of everything that's going on with your body. My other video, I talked about listening to your body. Your body literally is a cheat code, and it's telling you exactly what it wants. If it's around somebody and you're feeling anxious, it's a sign that you're not supposed to be with that person. Like, that's a sign you're not supposed to be around those people. Like, if your body is telling you something, you need to listen to it. I think it's also important that you stay very close to God. God is going to be your number one to tell you who you are. God knows exactly who you are in and out. God knows you like the back of his hand. So I think it's important that you stay rooted in who God has called you to be. I talked recently about yourself and fully being yourself, right? And you can't fully be yourself if you don't know who you are. And glowing up is about knowing yourself, knowing who you are, and knowing exactly what you want in this world. That was kind of a short video, but thank y'all so much for watching. Comment down some other topics that y'all want me to talk about. Bye, dollies.